Just FaceTime me. I just realized that I had made all these videos, and for my documentary, I wanted this amazing documentary where, like a documentary of my life, like every clip, every moment, like everything. But I never made a video for you. I just told you that when you FaceTime me and then it disconnected. I was thinking of you today a lot. Well, because of yesterday, because my sister. And then today, I was thinking of you. Well, I've been thinking about you. I think about you all the time. But today I was thinking about you because I was sitting outside and I was in the sun. Francisco was there. Roy was talking. And I could tell Francisco was looking down like, my employer kind of thing. And he was so uncomfortable. And it was awkward, And we were speaking in Spanish, and Roy's like, how are... and I was like, I'm fine. I was just sitting in the sun. The chair was in the grass, like next to the green box, and I was just like smoking a cigarette and like talking to Francisco in Spanish and like just getting some sun. And my garden was outside, and today's the first day that we had sun. So I had my garden outside and cleaning the house and doing laundry, and so I needed a sweater. So I go into the cubby and I was like, I'm going to wear Tim's shirt, And I do this stuff all the time. So I put your shirt on and it was like so big. It was huge. And I was like, my boo, you're my boo. You're my boo. You're this... I don't know, I love being in your presence. Like, it's just, no matter how bad it is, like, I've picked you up and it's been pretty bad, but it's like, when I see you and your smile and your eyes and your mouth, especially your mouth, and your cheeks and your neck and your hair and I don't look at your ears, but everything else, your glasses, you always go like this. I realize that you've been like the most important person in my life. And you were always my friend. Even when things were just like crazy and we couldn't figure out what we were doing, it's like something in my heart always said, like, that's the good guy. If I asked him, he would help me. So sometimes I don't miss a husband. I miss my friend, my best friend, my partner, my lover, you're everything. You're everything I'm not. And I hate to cry because you'll think it's sad or that I'm sad or I feel alone or sad. I don't. Sometimes you realize how important a person is. And since the moment I met you, you just change the whole room when you come in. My whole world just lights up, and I feel safe with you, especially in your arms. And I feel safe when you're with me, and I feel safe when I'm with you, and I feel safe when I tell you things about my life or about who I am. I don't think every married couple can say that. And yesterday was really hard, but I got through it, and I did really well. You'd be proud of me. But I realized, like, how did I ever live my life without you? And you drive a truck, and I love you. It's what you do. But I know you've been on the truck a lot. But what you don't understand is that we've grown a lot. I don't think you realize how much we've grown. And when you grow like that, every moment you're together matters. Every second, even if you're fighting or disagreeing or like, shut up, no, you shut up, you know. Those are just little tiny hiccups. It's like, it's not the moment. And so I miss every moment with you. I miss every kiss, every time we talk about anything, even if we talk about Big Brother. Like, you're my best friend. You're my best friend. When I got sick, I got scared because I was more afraid for you than me. And I'm still sick, and I know that, but I'm doing really good without you. I tell myself, you have to, because Tim's not here, you have to. And I make myself better. I make myself. And it's so weird when you're here. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. And then when you're not here, I do it because I hear you in my head going, Sin, eat, Sin, do this, Sin, take that. So I've been taking all my vitamins and everything because I know you would tell me to do it. So you're this person that I met so long ago. And the moment I seen you, I didn't even imagine kissing you. I just couldn't believe I was in your presence. And I swear to God, there was a light around you. And it was so dark in my life. And I was like, who is that? I have to know. I have to, oh my God. Even if that moment had just been a picture and I never seen you again, I would still be talking about that moment. So you took me to go see the fireflies. That's what that was. It meant so much to me because that's what you were like, a little light. You were like this light that walked in my dark world of just, you know how it was. And you got me out of there, you know. And I know that you're on the truck a lot. I know that. It's not the truck. I just see you, and it's enough for me. And I don't know when I've grown or done that. You know what I mean? Like, I must have grown to become like that. Like, I must have grown to, like, to be able to say that it's not the truck anymore. It's, I love you. I don't love a diesel truck. I love you. That's what you do for a living, and I've talked to you about this before. So, the other night I was watching a movie, and I started laughing, and I leaned over. It was one of those movies that you always watch. It's like this really simple, like, basic message movie, you know. And you love those kinds of movies. And Tommy Lee Jones is in it. And I realized you weren't there. And I went, oh, bummer. You're so magical for me. You've always been magical. Like a freaking unicorn. You're like my little unicorn. And sometimes you're sitting here and you're doing something, I don't know, like you're playing your game or whatever. And I'll just look over you, and that light is still there. And I keep waiting for it to, like, go away. And it never goes away. I used to run from you. I would literally hear you were in town or whatever, and I'd be like, I can't go see that guy. If I go see him, I will have to be with him. And I told this story for women, but I wanted to tell it to you. Like, literally, you would call on the phone, and I'd be like, okay, we're together. It didn't matter what our beef was or anything. It just, I guess I'm 50 now. When you met me, I was 22. And so, yeah, that's like 28 years, 27 years, 28 years. And, he gave me too. That was awesome. And then she gave me my grandsons. That's kind of awesome too. And when we were in Anaheim and all that, it didn't matter, Tim, because I was with you. It didn't matter where we were. And tonight I was walking dogs around the corner, and this young kid, a young man, tall man, and a girl were walking across the street, on the street. And he was like, "Excuse me, ma'am." And I said, "Yeah, what can I do?" And he said, "Do you have a cigarette?" And I said, "Well, I have the one I'm smoking. You want this one? It's organic." And I handed it to him. He goes, "This is the best cigarette ever. And by the way, you have the coolest tattoos ever." And I thought of you, because these things happen to me all the time. And you're not here. And when you're here, you're all I need. I don't need to see or be with anyone else. I don't even need to know other people exist in the world, because I could just be here with you forever, just in this living room. When I was walking around, I was like, Tim and I should shut that house down and just go to the south. It was raining. It was a thunderstorm, and I was walking the dogs. I gave the guy my cigarette, and the girl was smiling. She was young girl, young guy. And I was like, "God, Cindy, you guys only have one life to live." It's not fear. It's more like, did Tim and I do everything? Did we say everything to each other that we wanted to say? I know we've said a lot of angry things, but did I say everything to you, Timmy? Did I tell you how you make me feel when I'm with you, safe? I feel loved by you. I feel a sense of freedom and belonging and security and love and affection and meaningful. You give my life meaning. And becoming your wife was, at the time, wasn't the proudest moment of my life, because I didn't know that. But today it's like, do you realize that I have succeeded more with you than any other person in my life? And so therefore you're very special to me. And I love you very, very much. But I don't see you. I'm afraid that you're on a road that I don't understand or know. And you'll slip away into the night, and maybe I won't get to say I love you. And I miss you. You mean the world to me. And I would do anything to make you happy. And I would do anything to smell you and to kiss you and to feel your skin next to mine. You are the greatest lover. You're the greatest sex partner. Well, that's what lover means. But I mean it in an affectionate way. You're very powerful. You're my rock. You're my strength. You're my hope. You're my dreams. You're my husband. And I want to be your wife forever and ever and ever and ever. And I wish we could wish anything and then we would get it. And I think I would wish another lifetime with you, having all your children and being proud to be your wife. I wouldn't care what you did for a living, as long as you loved me too. And I know that you love me too. That's why I can't die, because it would destroy you. It would hurt you, and I can't do that to you. I can't destroy you. So I love you so much. I'm sorry, I'm crying. I've never said it like this to you. I meant it this much to you. A couple days ago, I cleaned the whole house. I told myself, Cindy, you need to be who you are. And if Timmy was here, you would do it. And so sometimes, when I don't know what to do, and you're not around, I'll tell myself, Cindy, what would you do if Tim was here? And then I do those things in that day. And today when I was on the garden, I looked up and I was like, Timmy's under the same sky. That's so cool. And if he's seen my tomato blooming right now, he would be so proud. And if he's seen my chili peppers, he would be so impressed. And gosh, I wish I could talk to him right now and tell him this moment. So there's all these moments, and I never told you all those moments. And I'm afraid that something will happen to either one of us, and I won't tell you those things. I have to tell you those things. That you're like this light in my life, and you have given me so much happiness, and so much peace, and so much peace of mind. You've given me love unconditionally, and you have been my dearest friend in the whole world. So when you're gone, I don't miss your body. I miss you, the person, your soul. I miss your soul. I miss your spirit. I miss what makes Tim Thomas Tim Thomas. That's who I love. That's who I miss. And now I totally regret crying because my eyes are going to be swollen. I thought about you all day. No matter what I was doing, I just kept thinking about you. I wonder what Tim's doing. I wonder what Tim's doing. And if you watch this movie, you would really like it. Or if he didn't, I wonder what Tim would want to eat for dinner. You know, like all night. It was like that. All day and night. And so I'm making this video for you. I think I'm probably going to make 50 more. And I can't believe, part of me's kind of crying because I was like, I can't believe I've made so many videos for other people and I've never made one for Tim. What a disgraceful thing. I love you so much. When I look into your eyes, I find home. And when you hold me, that's the greatest home I've ever been in. And when I hear your voice, it's like the greatest music in the world. And all those things together make this beautiful, magical thing called you and me, Tim and Sid. And I'm proud to be your wife. I'm very proud. And I'm proud that you're my husband. And you chose me. And I chose you. Don't get upset. You always get upset when I cry. I'm only crying because I'm letting this out. And it's new to me to say it like this. And I'm looking over here because I'm imagining you and being there. I can look over there and I imagine you being there. I miss your smell of your skin, the smell of your hair. I miss everything, your fingernails, your fingers, your hands. When you get up in the middle of the night to get me a Sonic burger, I miss everything. I miss everything. And I love you so much. Timmy Thomas, I love you so much. Your kisses mean the world to me. And I will never, ever, ever forget you. Ever. And I will never, ever leave you, Tim Thomas.